Yay! Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to our live for virtual teams. Welcome back, Rares.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. We have a great exercise for you today. And for those of you who were here last time, you can actually build on that exercise that we did, the breathing exercise. And we're going to build on that and do an exercise that's so helpful to boost your impact as you speak. And especially when we have team meetings, we want to have impact when we speak, or client meetings, right? This is a good exercise to prepare yourself before important meetings with your team, with your clients, with your boss. Um, and it's a cool exercise to do with your team because it also boosts healthy competition. So, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. So, what's going to happen is we're going to be reading on one breath. So, the way the exercise works is, as I said, we build on what we did last time. Last time we said, okay, we inhale and then we exhale and we say the to find that voice that's the relaxed voice, the natural voice, the one that allows us to breathe and speak at the same time. And now what we're going to do is more than that. It's an exercise that warms up the voice and that helps with knowing exactly how much air we need to breathe in and breathe out so that we speak with impact and so that we speak in a way that other people understand. We're not left without air in our lungs and so on. So this is called breathing on one breath, right? And it's exactly that. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then you do it. And then you who are watching, do it with us. You get you get to do this with me and with Raresh as well. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do is grab a. You can read from a book, a magazine, something on the internet. It doesn't really matter. The whole point of this exercise is for me to take a deep breath in and then start reading as I just breathe out. So, in between, I'm not allowed to take any other breaths until I feel I have no more air in my lungs. And that is an exercise that helps with increasing lung capacity, with pacing, the way that we speak, finding the right volume, finding the right pitch, the right rhythm, and so on. We can use and play with it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. So, point is, take a deep breath. I worked with one organization for several years that was headed by a very dynamic person. He could read trends. He was creative, talented, capable, and brilliant, and everyone knew it. But he had a very dictatorial style of management. He tended to treat people like gophers as if they didn't have any judgment. See? So that's how it works. You're not allowed to take another breath up until you've used all of the air that you had in your lungs when you took the first breath, right? So, and by the way, I read an excerpt from The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Totally recommend it if you haven't read it. A lot about self preparation and working with yourself so that you can develop your leadership skills, personal leadership skills, right? And the point is, I read a fragment from, let me show you, from here up until here. So basically, about 4 rows. The point for me now is next time that I'm taking this exercise, read one extra word. So I'm going to start with the same paragraph, and my goal will be to read at least one more word compared to what I just read now. And that way I understand what it takes for me to balance how much air I let out as I speak so that I'm not left without air afterwards. So that in a team environment, that's healthy competition, because it helps your team prepare for speaking with more impact, and they also can compete with one another and see who can read more. So, okay, Radesh, are you ready to try it out? And
Sure.
try it out with us, okay? So for anyone watching this live or any time that you're watching it, try to do this exercise with us and see how that works for you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. After getting the sudden lesson in the power of terrestrial weapons, the Martians retreated to their original positions upon Horsell Common, and in their haste, and encumbered with debris of their smashed companion, they no doubt overlooked many such a stray and negligible victim as myself. Had they left their comrade and pushed on forthwith, there was nothing at the time, and that's it.
Yes, yes, exactly. But that is it. See? And then you instinctively take that deep breath in because you need air. But basically, what we're also saying is this: we're saying, we're telling our brains, we're putting ourselves in a crisis situation, in a fight or flight situation. This is life and death, because we're telling our brain, hey, you're not allowed to take another breath until you've finished reading. So, and that's tough. That is life and death. We perceive it as such. But the thing is, the more we do the exercise, the more we know how to manage tough situations or life and death situations, how to manage that pressure from the inside out, so that when the pressure comes from external sources, I will know what to do with myself. I will know that I need to take a deep breath in and then speak with impact, and I will know how to do that because I've done this exercise and I know how to manage my voice. Because what happens to us when we're stressed and under pressure and we need to do a presentation or a pitch or talk to our team and have an uncomfortable conversation, what happens? Our voice is going to show the stress and the pressure, and it gets like this, right? So because I'm doing this exercise, I will know how to get my normal voice, and I will know how to speak and breathe at the same time, so that I don't lose my voice, so that people can hear me, so that I don't feel like I have to flee. I don't feel like this is a stressful life and death situation, because I can manage myself. Okay, so give it a go. Try this exercise. Let us know how it worked. Again, you can do this in your team and see how you can also boost healthy competition. Awesome. Thank you, Radesh, for trying it out.
No problem.
No problem. Was it difficult? Did you find it difficult?
Yeah, because I don't read much anymore, so.
Because you don't read much anymore. But
Yeah.
apart from that, was it weird to read out loud as well?
No, it was okay. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. So was it difficult to know that you weren't supposed to take another breath in as you were reading the whole paragraph?
Yeah, I was just trying to get through it as fast as I could before my breath ran out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's another thing. It really depends on what you want to work on. So if I want to work on slowing down, actually, this is also a good exercise, because the whole point is, okay, I go as fast as I can because I need to keep reading more. But what if I want to work on my volume, or I want to work on pacing myself down a little bit? Because what I find is when I'm under stressful situations, I speak too fast. So if that happens, all we need to do is this: open the book and start reading and play with that. I can say, suppose, for example, that I'm highly overreactive to my children. Suppose that whenever they begin to do something I feel is inappropriate, I sense an immediate tensing in the pit of my stomach, and so on. So I can play either with the pace or with the volume, with the inflections of the voice. It really depends on what you want to work on as well. Awesome. Okay. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time for another exercise that you can do with your team and also for yourself. Awesome. Bye for now.
Bye.